running to the bank right now because this show is so successful. I'm Mark DeCarlo. This is Studs. Let's meet the ladies, shall we? They're right over here. Welcome, ladies. Right next to me, 18-year-old film student Johanna Flink. Welcome, Johanna. Next to her, 20-year-old law student Helen Nivar. Welcome, Helen. And way down at the end, 19-year-old nursing student Michelle Luce. You're a nursing student. Would you ever marry a doctor?
Definitely.
Why?
They have money.
There you go. Helen, how about you? What kind of guy do you want to end up with?
Oh, he's definitely got to be tall. If he's short, he's out the door.
Yeah? How tall are you?
About 5'9", almost 5'10".
Okay. Johanna.
I'm into the cocky, arrogant, great body, great face.
The kind of guy that California has so much of. Well, let's meet our two studs tonight, Scott and Chris. Come on out. Scott, good to meet you. Chris, say, oh, my, that was exciting. This guy here, he's 23. He's an education student. His name is Scott Gravitt. Give it up for him. And next to him, 21-year-old architecture student Chris Boyd. All right, guys, here's the deal. Whoever has more hearts in the show gets to go on a date that we pay for. Fair enough? We're going to start with you, Scott. You spend a lot of time getting ready for a date, do you? Or you just kind of jump out of the shower and out the door?
I'd probably change about 20 times, take about 10 showers. Ask my neighbors how I look, go around the street.
You realize this is incredibly neurotic behavior, don't you, Scott? All right, well, we asked these ladies what they thought when they first saw you, Scott, that first instant. And here's what they told us. One woman said he has the face of a baby and the bod ready for spanking. Second woman said the only thing more stuck up than his personality was his hair. I hate to hear that. And the third woman said, I'd love to tell you what he looked like, but I'm still...
I'd love to tell you what he looked like, but I'm still breathless. Michelle?
Oh, there you go. What was he wearing, Michelle? Let's start there.
Just jeans and a t-shirt. He was casual.
Uh-huh. Well, why was he so breathtaking?
He just... He was very impressive.
Really?
I almost
Why, did he
fell
bend
over my
over?
balcony.
Really? Did he bend over and you saw his bulging wallet? Was that what it was?
No.
All right. Go again there, Scott.
All right, the only thing more stuck up than his personality was his hair. Helen?
No.
What'd you say, Helen?
I said he had the face of a baby and his bod was ready for spanking.
Why'd you say that?
Well, my first impression when I opened the door is like, oh, cute young kid. And I looked at his body and I said,
You're
wow.
so old. How old are you?
20.
Oh, over the hill at 20.
God. It's all downhill from here, you know.
Uh-huh. But yeah, the sad part is, you're right. Chris, where are your eyes looking the first time you meet a woman? Where?
Kind of up and down, all around.
Uh-huh. Well, we asked these ladies where their eyes were looking when they met you. Believe it or not, here's what they told us. One of them said, one whiff of that scent, and I was ready to hunt him down like an animal. Like an animal. Second woman said, I was held captive on the seas of his ocean blue. And the third woman said, how do I spell perfection? C-H-R-I-F.
One whiff of that scent, and I was ready to hunt him down like an animal. Johanna.
There you go. Johanna, what scent are you speaking of?
I don't know, but it was working for me.
Really? Were you wearing cologne, Chris?
Yeah.
What, like a musky scent, was it?
Cool water.
Cool water. Is that a cologne or just what you showered in?
It's cool water.
What did she smell like, Chris?
It smelled good. It smelled really good.
Like what, though?
She was wearing Eternity. It smells, it smells nice. It smells really pretty.
Okay, all right. Go again.
How do I spell perfection?
Don't spell it out.
CHRIS. Michelle.
Oh, very good. Michelle, you meet the guy, and that first instant, you can tell he's perfect? How?
Well, no, not really, but like, his appearance was good.
Yeah? Why?
He didn't have any flaws. Nice body. I mean,
Uh-huh.
what more could you ask for?
Cash!
What?
Beyond that, we'll find out more about the guys. Don't go away. Welcome back. What do you do to make a date with you memorable for a woman?
Make sure that she has the best time in her life.
Well, let's see if that happens, Scott, because we asked them if they had a good time on their dates with you, and here's what they told us. One woman admitted, you gotta love a guy who spends the whole night showing you the shaft. Second woman said he loves to talk. He spent the whole night on the phone. And the third woman said, we ground together so hard you could have made coffee between our hips.
We ground together so hard you could have made coffee between our lips, was Michelle.
You got it.
There you go. What does that mean, Michelle?
Definitely not coffee.
No? I think we're talking double espresso with you for some reason.
We went to a bar and we were dancing kind of close.
How close is kind of close?
Close.
Like if you were any closer, you'd be behind him close?
Probably.
Yeah? Are you a good dancer?
It's kind of hard to tell when you're that close.
Sure. What's going through your mind when you're grinding together like that on the dance floor?
A lot of things.
How much money does he have on him?
No!
All right. Go again there.
You gotta love a guy who spends the whole night showing you the shaft.
Really?
Really. Johanna?
What'd you say, Johanna?
He loves to talk. He spent the whole night on the phone.
Why did he think you said the shaft thing?
That's a really good question.
Yeah. He was on the phone? Who was he talking to? What was he doing?
He just kept walking to the payphone every time he said he'd have to go to the bathroom.
Scott? I know you weren't calling me.
I was calling my machine to see if I had a message.
More important than your studs bill.
Well, I had to get up real early, so I didn't know.
Okay, all right. Chris? You have any place special you like to take a woman on a date just to make sure she has a great time?
Just depends. Most of the time, I just go where it goes.
Okay, well, we asked these ladies what they did on their dates with you, Chris, and here's what they told us. One of them said, he's the hottest thing I've ever had in my tub. Second woman said, a fine dinner on deck. This man is the captain of romance. And the third woman said, a few hours of pounding on the pavement and his legs were useless flabs of flesh.
He's the hottest thing I've ever had in my tub. That'd have to be Michelle.
There you go. So you're making the coffee with Scott, and it sounds like you're making the steamed milk with Chris.
It was a jacuzzi.
It was a jacuzzi.
Yes.
When did you get into the jacuzzi?
After dinner.
Now, I hope you waited an hour. What'd you do in the hot tub, Michelle?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We talked. We talked.
Talked.
Yeah.
Did you get all shrivelly?
Yeah?
Go again.
Not all shriveled.
No.
A fine dinner on deck. This man is the captain of romance. Johanna.
There you go. Explain that, Johanna.
We went to a college basketball game, and then after, we didn't know we were going to go for dinner, and he obviously already had it planned because we went down to one of his friend's boats, and he had dinner all ready for me there.
No way. On the boat? Did he cook the dinner himself?
I don't know.
Did you cook the dinner? Who made the dinner?
I cooked it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. On a boat. How do you know when it's time to get romantic on a date, Scott?
She puts on a little soft music and clothes start to fly. I don't know.
All right. Well, we asked these ladies if you had any romantic moves for him, Scott. Here's what they told us. One woman said he was fishing for romance, but he only got a nibble. Second woman said, when it comes to love, this guy needs only one thing, a mirror. And the third woman said, all over the couch, all over the floor, my body was screaming, more, more, more. Which I believe is a line from Dr. Seuss's Are You My Mother, but I'm not quite sure.
All over the couch, all over the floor, my body was screaming more, more, more.
It is a line from Are You My Mother. Now I'm
Michelle?
sure.
Yes.
Hey, there we go. Explain.
After the bar, we went back to my house,
Uh-huh.
and we were on the couch.
Yeah.
And we were just kind of talking, and we kind of ended up on the floor.
Must have been talking awful fast, Scott. Any kissing happening or just talking?
Just, the sun came up and we fell asleep for a couple hours and I got up and went home.
Pretty fun date, eh? All right. Go again there, nocturnal boy.
When it comes to love, this guy needs only one thing, a mirror. Johanna?
Hey, there you go. That is kind of harsh.
Well, the whole time, I mean, he didn't look at me once, he did a couple times, but
By accident.
I guess, and he kept going to the bathroom, so I thought he kept going to look at himself, or... But at the end of the date, he didn't, try to do anything.
Did you want him to kiss you? Be honest.
No.
Johanna, be honest.
No, I didn't.
Just no sparks, no nothing, Scott?
Well, I didn't want to kiss her either.
Can't all be good dates.
That's why I didn't kiss her.
All right.
I kind of just shot right out of the car, got in my car, and left.
All right. That's all right. Chris? You like to make the first romantic move, or you like the woman to do that?
I like to do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you on these dates? I
Yeah.
tell you what, let's find out. Because we asked these ladies. Here's what they told us. One of them said it was the most fun I've ever had standing up. Second woman said it was the perfect little puppy dog peck. And the third woman said a couple of rolls on the rug, and the only thing he was wearing was a smile.
It was a perfect little puppy dog peck, Helen.
Yeah.
There you go.
It was, he had been napping and stuff, so when he got up, it's time to say goodbye, and he just kind
Where
of...
was he napping?
On my bed.
How did he get on your bed?
He just walked in and crawled up and
And where were
laid
you?
next to him.
Just sleeping?
I was just watching him sleep, basically. He was just, dozing off and
He
stuff.
is a cute sleeper, isn't
Oh,
he?
yeah. Cute little sleeper.
Why were you just watching him sleep? That
He's
seems...
a cute little sleeper. I just didn't want to disturb him. Yeah.
So no kissing at all, Chris, huh?
Just a little kiss goodnight,
And then asleep.
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead again.
It was the most fun I've ever had standing up. It had to be Johanna.
There you go. Where were you standing up?
After we got up, we were going downstairs to say goodbye, and he hadn't tried
Going
anything.
downstairs from where?
My upstairs. My living room's upstairs.
How long were you in the living room?
About an hour.
Just talking. Okay.
And he hadn't tried anything, and on the way down, I blocked the front door.
Why didn't you try something upstairs?
I don't know. I was waiting for him to.
Could you tell she wanted you to kiss her, Chris?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
Just wanted to wait.
You wanted to wait?
Yeah.
Wait for what?
End of the night.
And did he? And was it worth the wait? There you go. Come on back. We're going to find out which one of these guys sleeps with the teddy bear. Don't go away. right, Scott, what do you got? 4 there? And Chris, how many you got? 6. Woo, very good, Chris. Scott, according to these 3 ladies, who's most likely to sleep with a teddy bear, you or Chris? These 3 ladies' opinion.
I'd say me.
He says Scott. Ladies?
Chris.
Why, Helen?
Well, when he was napping after our date, he was just holding onto the pillow, and I could just totally picture him in
sleeps
bed
so
with.
cute.
Yes, he does. I could picture him in bed with the teddy bear, just not wanting to let go.
What do you sleep with any stuffed animals?
I had like 2 on my bed, but I just by the end of the night they're off.
Sure,
they're on
why
the
not?
floor. They're out of here.
Chris, who's most likely to open doors for a girl on a date, you or Scott?
It's got to be me.
Gotta be Chris. Ladies?
Scott.
You were doing so well there. Why'd you say that, Michelle?
Because he was just like really sweet. He had this little charm to him. When I answered my door, he said, "Well, I've been waiting at the bottom of the stairs for like 10 minutes. I was scared to come to the door and knock." So he was just like cute and nice.
Did you open doors for her while you were out with her?
I think so.
And women appreciate that still, huh? Good, all right. Hey, Scott, who's most likely to wax his butt?
I'd say Chris.
He says Chris. Ladies?
Chris.
There you go. Johanna, why would Chris wax his butt?
He used to shave his legs.
So it's just from shaving your legs to waxing your butt, it's like this much of a move. Do you shave your legs?
Of course.
You ever wax your butt?
Of course.
You've waxed your butt.
No, just kidding.
Why do you shave your legs, Chris? Why do you shave? Were you a swimmer or something?
Yeah, swimmer.
Or a biker?
Swimmer.
When you actually save time in the water by shaving your legs?
No, I just did it, just to do it.
Did it feel good?
Real good. Real good.
Chris, who's most likely to take a date to a strip club, you or Scott?
I would.
He would. Ladies?
Scott.
Why, Helen?
Well, on our way to our date, we kept passing this strip club, and he kept saying, "Let's go there, let's go there," and we're like, "I don't think so."
No?
So, no.
You ever been in a strip club?
No, actually, I haven't.
Really? Nice place. Place to take the kids on a Sunday. Hey, Scott, who's most likely to perform an exotic dance for a woman, you or Chris?
Me.
He says Scott. Ladies?
Scott.
There you go. Have you ever actually done that, Scott?
Yes.
Really? How'd you know that, Joanne?
When we were in the pool hall, he kept going to the jukebox and playing songs that he knew and singing them and kind of moving around to them. So.
Uh-huh. That was on the way to the phone. He would do that. Hey, Chris, who's most likely to talk dirty in bed, you or Scott?
Me.
He says Chris, ladies.
Chris.
Michelle? How would you know that, Michelle?
Because he talked dirty on the phone, so obviously he's gonna talk dirty in bed.
Come on back. We're going to find out who is the bigger stud. Don't go away. Very exciting here. Chris has got 7, and in a late surge, Scott has got 6. So we're going to start with you, Scott. Tell me who you want to go out with again. If she picks you, you might get to go.
Well, I didn't pick Johanna because she wasn't really my type.
Okay.
I didn't pick Helen. Helen, we had a good time, but nothing really, no chemistry or anything.
Okay.
But she's a nice girl. So I picked Michelle.
Michelle. All right.
Take a look at her.
Sure. All right. Good
Yes.
enough. Well, if she picks you, where are you going to go?
I was thinking maybe like in Denver, Colorado, do some skiing.
Oh,
yeah. Get a room
All right.
with a hot tub.
Sounds
you know.
pretty cool. All right. You're in control, Chris. You got an extra heart there. Go ahead.
Okay, I didn't pick Helen. Had a good time on our date. She made me pretty tired. She was cool. I didn't pick Michelle. She's a fun girl. She had a good time. I picked Johanna.
Johanna, all right. Why? How come?
Really good time, really good time.
All right, well, if she picks you, where are you going to go?
Cruise to Mexico.
Helen, Did you have a good time here?
Yeah, I had a really good time.
Well, cool. I'm glad you came down. Would you show us who you picked before you go? Great. All right, Scott, you're trailing by 1, and you selected Michelle. Michelle, if you picked him, you could be off on a trip to Aspen, Colorado for some skiing. What's it going to be? Oh! Johanna. It all boils down to you. If you pick Chris, you are going on a cruise to Mexico. If not, these two are going skiing. What's it going to be? Oh! Cruise to Mexico. Congratulations. Go give her a kiss. There you go. Helen, come say goodbye with me. Over here. Bye. Oh, you can't look any stupider than me.
Check it out. A promotional fee has been paid by the following. Paul Mitchell. You may have seen our name in other outlets. Don't be confused. Paul Mitchell Salon Hair Care, available only in fine salons. St. Ives Swiss Formula Apricot Scrub. St. Ives Swiss Formula polishes your complexion beautifully, naturally. St. Ives Swiss Formula Apricot Scrub. Load Hugger Cargo Nets expand to hold groceries, tools, sporting, and camping gear securely in place and are easy to install. No tools required. Load Hugger Cargo Nets.